I will say that I think the character that maybe kind of stole the show was Spider-Man, played this time by Tom Holland.
Spoderman! Too strong! Get wrecked, Scrubs! 2016, Year of Spoderman.
And Andrew Garfield.
Yeah, I gotta say, Captain America Civil War was definitely the best Spider-Man movie I've ever seen.
Well, I gotta say the first Tobey Maguire one is the best one for me.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm just joking. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Tobey Maguire and Spider-Man, like Spider-Man 2, it's perfect. But yeah, no.
I beg to differ.
Yeah, I'm not a Doc Ock fan for that, but
yeah, I think that the Spider-Man was really good.
Okay.
Yeah. He really played it off as the younger version of Peter Parker, which is what they're going for and what they're going to go for in his own movie that's coming up.
Yep.
But yeah, he definitely is a lot different than Tobey Maguire and also Andrew Garfield.
And how about one of the trigger words for a certain Winter Soldier being homecoming?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I thought that was pretty like...
Yeah, they go from homecoming to the number one.
Yep.
To freight car and...
Yeah.
Because
That's
Thomas the tank engine confirmed.
Well, remember Spider-Man 2? He stops a, kind of a freight car.
Illuminati confirmed.
Yeah, Illuminati. If you make a triangle and...
There's one frame of this random scene.
If you look at Spider-Man's webbing, you can see there's a triangle here. Oh my god!
Alright, so back to Spider-Man as a side note. When they were visiting, Aunt May, I'm trying to remember the actress's name. She's probably the youngest actress to play Spider-Man.
Young for this role.
This is too young for this role. Holy crap.
Oh, you mean Aunt May? Well,
Aunt Bay. Aunt Bay. That's who she is.
Yeah.
like that. There have been times. There are some iterations where she's younger, and I think she was at that age where it's like she was like MILF age.
Yeah.
She wasn't she just wasn't graying. And if you think about the Aunt May in the Andrew Garfield movies,
Yeah.
she was around that same age. She just looked a little older, but she had brown hair too.
That's true.
She didn't look as fine as this Aunt May. That was the difference.
She got them crow's feet.
She's just getting progressively younger as the Spider-Man
really.
versions go on and on.
No.
There was even a joke picture online showing, Tobey Maguire, Aunt May, Andrew Garfield, the lady that no one remembers her name.
Sally Field.
Sally Field.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
Tyler remembers her name. Then these two, and showing progressively younger, and then they show, the girl from Spy Kids at age, 12 as Aunt May, and a toddler as Spider-Man.
Yo, I watch it. Spider Babies. Fund it, Marvel.
But my joke was that when Aunt May is, keeping company with Tony Stark Iron Man, those two are actually in the movie Chaplin, where, where Robert Downey Jr. plays Charlie Chaplin, and she plays like a director part, and I guess he's not really liking her, so he gets a hose and sprays her, and I'm like, oh, I guess Tony made Peter's aunt wet.
Oh!
I see what you did there.
She has that conversation with Peter. It's like, it's time to tell you who your real father is.
That would explain a lot how smart he is in that.
Yeah, that would explain.
That's why you're getting a scholarship, is because actually it's, money I should have been paid you. Child,
This is my child support payment. Compounded.
All the baseball games I missed.
I gave you a new suit, so we good? We even? All right.
Yeah, I mean, I really did like his costume. It was kind of interesting to see his eyes move, interaction. I feel like a lot of times that the, suit was kind of CGI'd from time to time, kind of like how Robert Downey Jr.'s Iron Man costume was CGI'd. And it looked, fine in that, but there were times where I thought the effects in the movie kind of looked a little cartoonish movement, like when Falcon's kind of miniature thing moved, it kind of looked, kind of cartoonish.
Yeah, there were a couple times where the farther out shots where maybe they're like jumping from building to building, and the way they move is just kind of like, that's not really how a human moves. That's not how a cartoon man moves. But it's like, I mean, it was weird. But yeah, with the Spider-Man outfit, I think I thought they did a really good job because there were definitely points where it was him in the suit, and I like the fact that I couldn't tell when that was.
Yeah,
I think that's good visual effects when you cannot tell when it is a visual effect and when it is, real. And but yeah, like some of those shots with like Captain America and Winter Soldier when they're running on rooftops and like, I'm gonna jump from this rooftop to this one, and it's like, blah, 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 blah. It's like, whoa, wait a minute.
Yeah, remember how awesome it was when they raided that place and they were just beating them around and that? I was expecting like Rorschach to come out and like, oh yeah, you pretty much did all my work for me. Thank
Seriously. Give me back my face! Where's my beans?
My pork and beans. Oh.
That good silence.
Okay. We're just thinking of what to say next about the movie.
Well, I mean, we could talk about Black Panther.
Yeah!
Oh, yeah!
He was the other dude I think kind of stole the show, and I'm glad he had such a big part. Yeah. Like he was important even in the finale, and I know we might talk a little more about this in this review. We kind of talked about it already, but just like the decisions that he made and the fact that he had character growth in this movie, and he wasn't just a glorified cameo. It was really an introduction of his character and getting into his mindset, and then they could have just left it at that, but they went a step further and made it more meaningful. His place in this story.
Yeah, I mean, I really did like Black Panther a lot. I'm not talking about that fascist group that Beyonce promotes, but but I really think if I saw the Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes cartoon that was on for like a couple of seasons, he was one of my favorite characters because he kind of looked like Batman a little bit, but he was pretty cool. I really liked him. In fact, the way he was moving around, I'm like, when he's taking the mask off, I was whispering to Steven, it'd be funny if it was like Halle Berry underneath.
Yeah, I gotta say, like, I did like Black Panther, but I honestly feel that I wanted more out of him than was given. Josh is right about the character growth.
Yeah.
But, I don't know, I just feel like this film, like many other Marvel films, gets away with, not much depth as usual. Mm-hmm. And I mean, it's a certain thing you gotta be just familiar with the difference in properties. Well, but, I mean, it worked for it. And we'll see more of him, which is the thing that you gotta keep in mind. It wasn't his movie. This was Captain America's technically, and we got to rein in some characters, so it's like, hey, come on, this is technically a Captain America movie. It's not, Spider-Man, show us your moves, and
but, yeah, no. I mean, that's one thing I was maybe mildly disappointed about was the fact that the character Crossbones, I don't think he was in the movie that much.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was cool when while it lasted. And then also, I would say that, what kind of bothers me about Captain America, what disappoints me about him, even though I'm a Captain America fan, he's my favorite one of the Avengers, is every time Black Widow kind of comes onto him, he's like, okay. It's like, are you serious? Do, your service to your country, man.
Yeah, we'll see who, or we know, but others will see who he's going to patriotically plow at some point.
He's a little busy distributing his freedom in other places.
Ooh. Megatons of freedom.
I like it. Yeah. Plant that American flag.
It's gonna slowly lift. It's probably gonna be a picture taken of it. It's like a monument built to it.
One small step for man, one giant leap for my dick.
Yeah. she was like, well, it wasn't that small. I mean,
But there's a part where I guess, Black Widow's fighting the Winter Soldiers, a part where she gets, her thighs in between his, head, and it goes on for a bit. I'm like, is this, like, I think, like, re-practicing the Karma Sutra at this point?
yeah, I thought, you know what, I'm just going to keep it right there. And we're going to see where this goes.
Well, that's going to be kind of difficult when you got a mask on.
That's true.
Wait, he didn't have a mask on.
Just keep your legs like that. I'm going to pull this mask off with the hips.
Well, actually, he didn't have a mask on. Remember, speaking of masks.
Bucky, wasn't it?
Yeah, he didn't have the mask on in this one.
Yeah, so...
Oh, but remember when Crossbones, it's like, yeah, you pointed out, Josh, with, a mask under a mask.
Yeah, he had like a gas mask on, and he takes off the gas mask, and then he's got a hockey mask on. I'm like, that was kind of ridiculous. Like, why didn't you just have a gas mask on? Like, why you got another mask? Come on, man. It's just kind of silly.
My mask needs to breathe.
We all wear masks, don't we?
Oh, boy.
But he goes beyond the Call of Duty.
Black Ops 4 confirmed.
We all wear masks. Wow, so deep.
I also liked how, it was kind of like in the comics, how it was kind of a relationship, a bond, but there wasn't like, that, flaming of love between, Scarlet Witch and Vision as well. But, it's not really much of a spoiler because that's not really much of the main plot. It's kind of like a side thing. Yeah. But also I liked how at one point when, Hawkeye shows up, he's like, I'm Hawkeye, and, Vision's like, I don't care.
Yeah. Yeah, it was funny how they kept joking about Ant-Man, and Ant-Man was trying to act like, you know what, I'm important too, look at me, and everyone's just like, yeah, you're fine, whatever. And he gets, oh, come on. And I thought that was good.
Yeah. And I want to approach the, I think, elephant in the room a bit, because we kind of talk about it, and I'm not going to talk about it too much because it's going to be like a super long debate thing, but just the comparisons between Batman vs. Superman and Civil War, because we kind of talk about them, but let me just preface this by saying I wasn't a fan of Batman vs. Superman. Mm-hmm. I won't get into all the details. I've written up a bunch of stuff about it. Yeah. But I feel like, there were definitely a lot of similarities between structuring and some of the content in Civil War and in Batman vs. Superman.
And the marketing was, I'm sure, intentional and manipulated to compete too. I mean, that's even evidenced.
Well, yeah, I don't think it was. I honestly don't think that Marvel felt like they were competing.